Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 1, Round 2 of Season 22, 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent tonight, DarthSeven of my new empire. Of Chewbacca. Big opponent, guys. Huge, lifetime. Just means he's very efficient, careful about what he's about. Just a hair below me in GP, so we're pretty much spitting across from each other. He has all 6 Zetas on his Lord Vader. I only have 4 as of the lock-in. So he's got me edged out in the power of his GPs there, just from a relic perspective. But let's take a look at the mod comparison, because it's actually kind of an interesting situation. Let me pull that up here for you guys. Okay, the mic should be back. Oh man, sorry guys. Hot intro. Hey, so I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 1, Round 2 of Season 22, 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championships for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Awesome way to reintroduce the episode. Everything's off to a great start. Technology, it's an amazing time. Alright, so what I was saying here about this guy is it's interesting because his lifetime shows he's a very, very good attacker. He knows what he's doing with that. More offense wins, more undermans, more clears. I haven't beat on defense, but that just, again, he's really just good about his attacks. Nothing too terribly interesting in there, other than I actually have more Zetas than somebody for a change. When do you ever see that? When we get to the mods, though, it's interesting to think that he and I were matched because I guess our relic levels are pretty much equivalent. Like, I've got a few more relic 8s than him, but look at the mods. Yeah, we're right about the same number of 6-dot mods, but look at the gaps here, guys. Like, 25, 24, plus 25 speed mods, all these 20 to 24s and 20s. Jeez, what a gap. Hey Wiz, how's it going? Oh yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat here tonight. I see you, Lorelei, my darling wife, the Defiant, from the other room over there. DPK, good to see you in the house. Oh, I see you there. Arthur, I see you backspace. How you doing this evening? Let me know if you're streaming later. Every time you stream, man, you got to announce it on my server. I'd love people to come see you. It's fun watching you play. Yeah, I think that covers everybody I know who's in the chat. But anyway, the mod gaps are really strongly reflected when we look at these characters, right? Our C's have roughly the same speed, but I've got a ton of everything else that you want. I've got a lot more health. The speed gaps are considerable here. Just look at this. Yeah, so his Ray's faster than mine, but also hits like a wet noodle at 8,700 offense, so I guess he wouldn't have that much punching power without something like Cat with him. Slacker, he went for offense, so this is a decent speed for an offense slacker. Yeah, 12.6 is not bad. 12.6 is not bad. Fast gas, really well modded gas. I will give this guy that for sure. Solid health pool, protection pool, really, good offense. The rest of the stats are good. I like it. His DR is faster than mine. Guys, I mean, with Lord Vader here, we're still puzzling out, you know, the best way to mod him, of course. But for the time being, speed seems to be involved. And I've had to poach mods away from my darling DR. You'll recall I have a deep love for my 352 DR, but those days are behind us for the time being. So wish me luck on the mod farming, guys, because it's going to take a while to punch him back up to that level. And gosh, I miss him there. All right, so these characters, nothing terribly interesting there. Yeah, decently fast JKR. He's made good choices about where to prioritize his mods. Yeah, he doesn't have the Relic 8 Grievous. Okay. Wow, though, look at this. So he doesn't have like a bunch of 27s like I do. I have a whole mess of 27s for whatever reason. And then within the last month, I got 2 28s. So in all the time I've been playing, those are the only 28s I got. And it's just here in the last month. But this 29, wow, rare duck. I have no 29. I don't know. It's rare that I think I've even seen a 29 once or twice. So, by the way, happy Friday. You've all survived to the end of the week. I've got a double old-fashioned prepared here so I don't have to bug the wife as much. Let her enjoy the show. But yeah, look at this plus top 5 speed. CD, nice. Oh yeah, crit damage. Yeah, right, yes. Yeah, crit damage triangle at 29 speed. A rare duck indeed. Alright, let's get back over into the main scene. Alright, so I was looking at his defense from last season, the last week, and I pay a lot of attention to patterns on defense. I have a little spreadsheet laid out where I can just plot everything, what you set down on defense for 3 rounds, because I only really need to look at 1 week at the beginning of a new season especially. I really only use this spreadsheet for like the first week because I just need to have a side-by-side comparison of what you did for 3 rounds in a row, and then I can see your patterns. You won't use the same teams every time, but you're going to use most of them. And I can have a pretty solid idea of what you're going to do otherwise. So, no different here with our opponent DarthSeven. And shout out to DarthSeven, honorable opponent. I messaged him in game and we talked a bit on Discord. He lives out in Australia, so he won't be going here tonight. I'll have to update you on Discord about how the match goes from his side. So we won't be able to go too deep into the defenses, but I'll tell you what I can. So we'll start with top zone. Alright, we got my Night Sisters down. So you may recall from some seasons ago, my Night Sisters, even back then, were pretty well modded. I was able to stop things much more powerful than what you think. Like, I've had people use gas against my Night Sisters and lose, which sounds pretty preposterous, but I have the screenshot saved, so, I mean, come at me, bro. But, no, Night Sisters are good, so I've got them down. GG and Newt. So you remember I set the weird GG plus droid squad last round. I wanted to do something a little more traditional with my defenses here. It's part of the strategy of this round. You'll just have to take my word for it. Alright, so we have a DR team. And honestly, I set this one here without Mallet just because this guy has such a strong propensity for having cheese in the back. And it's malleable cheese. So I'm willing to take the gamble. I can do that. And if nothing else, I could like throw him in with C at the end for a cleanup. And then we've got a great defensive team. It's done great work for us in the past. RJT, BB-8, R2, and the Resistance Brothers. They're good stuff. All right, down south. So, when I see an opponent that saves their very finest for attack, I want to punish that. I want to give them tough matchups on the bottom front that's going to cost them GLs. So we have a bit of a tricky Ray team, and what I can safely tell you about this Ray team is I very much doubt very much doubt you're going to use gas on it. Now that's not a giveaway here to our opponent, because as it turns out, he's actually got his gas set down. Part of the sneak preview for 2 minutes from now. So I set down my own gas. I kept that for the first round, but set it down here. We've got BAM, IG-88, Queel, IG-11, and Nest. IG-88's just another choice that I wanted to try. You know, I've run Dengar, I've run Kara. I've even used Bo-Katan in the past. You just want something that's 2898 is the score to beat. Man, that's you, my first round opponent, Darth Jesse. Okay. Oh, hey, Lord Ryan, good to see you. Yeah, hey, good round last round, Darth Jesse. Good stuff. So you put up a 2898 here tonight, Jesse? Nice job. My God, that's what kind of defense did you come up against there? That's incredible. All right, so then anyway, moving past this BAM team, it's a JMK team without Cat. And, oh, he wanted to do feats, so he set light for you, and you just rolled on through. Like the tanks, man. All right, well, dope score. That's incredible. But anyway, we got JMK, Ahsoka, JK, Padme, and then Plo. You could have had Mace here. But it probably is an advantage if I had this guy in very slow mods, for the same reason that it's great to have GK in slow mods with JMK, right? But he happens to be in a plus 100 speed set, so average, you know, good boost to speed. So I can't rely on him keeping the taunt forever, but what I can rely on him doing is hopefully getting that 50% turn meter out and a defense up just for funsies. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, obviously I would have had Kat with JMK had I not had her with this raid team. I really want to see what that does. And that's all we can really discuss here about defenses. We don't want to give too much away. All right, let's take a look at what our opponent has said. Yes, Vandor strikes again. You know, yeah, that was a... Darth Jesse, you know, that was really clever to have that set that way because of, you know, stopping the gas counter. And if not for DPK from chat, I was about to take gas up against that thinking, well, I mean, where's a buff coming from that I have to worry about Vandor being buffed? And I forgot about the crit immunity from Lifeblood going out to the team, so thank God for DPK on that one. But anyway, let's talk about our opponent's defenses. We've got Dooku, Droideka, Jango, Nest, and Wampa. He has set this historically for a long time, so I think it's worked well for him. And I believe it does too. This is potent. I mean, literally any Separatist character, doesn't even have to be a leader in this slot, will activate Jango. Now note, this Jango does not have either Zeta, so he doesn't have the Execute unique. That's a lot less scary, right? We don't have to worry about a big deletion from him. So that's something to consider. But since these defenses seem pretty light, generally, between here and what you'll mostly see on the bottom wall, I think, it's either a super nasty back wall from him, or it's light and he saved his best for attack. Considering our mod differential, if I were in his shoes, I would definitely have gone light on defense and saved the best for attack, because you wanna give yourself the best chance of a clear. So that's the way to do it. Slow Jango, let's see, I think he was actually pretty fast. Yeah, over 300 Jango is pretty decently fast. I think mine's like 280 something, like high 280s. But yeah, it's a decent bit of speed. The offense is very, very lacking though, right? So yeah, he gets to 50%, but that's nothing like he would be if he were modded to the 9s in like a crit damage set. Anyway, so he's got Geos there. Classic Geos team. That's Traya Sion bait, right folks? We got the crit avoidance arrows on Traya and Sion, That means we really, and my Traya and Sion are both R7, so against R7 Geos, they're just fine. They can take all those punches and they're just going to devour themselves on Traya. Alright, so his own Mother Talzin Night Sisters team is down, and then he has the same RJT team that I have down. You know, I'm one of my guildmates is Sasha Isha. He's consistently one of like the top 10 GAC players every season since GAC came out, and I had the privilege of a brief chat with him today, and he was mentioning, you know, being creative is good where you can. I'm paraphrasing here, so don't quote me, but yeah, being creative is one thing in GAC, but really the prescribed combination of characters is pretty well set. Like, there isn't a lot of diversity that you can do with, well, anyway, that's one way to summarize it. The bottom line is it's more important to know how to use the best form of a team well in any situation than to think of every character as a possible plug and play depending on the situation. I guess that's a way I interpreted it. Anyway, let's go take a look at his bottom wall. We've got the classic GG team, and check this out. Due to his mod constraints, very slow B1. And let's take a look at this. I thought this was actually kind of interesting. Extremely thick newt. Now, you're thinking, hey Belora, how's it going? I see you out there. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Darth Jesse. Well, actually, no, wait. I'm not saying I disagree with you, I'm saying I don't understand why yet. Why is that Django too fast for the Dooku comp? You're saying that it's too quick to drop the stealth and get him exposed to damage? Is that the reason? Anyway, when you're talking about new Gunray, you usually don't want him to be super high health. You're usually putting him in whatever you can to make him, you know, light duty. Oh, you're saying slow Django but with massive damage can be good. Well, certainly I would agree with that. Any strategy where you're depending on having Django get activated from the beginning with that payout, you better come out swinging. Don't come out here with mods that can't actually punch. It's not going to do what you want it to do. Anyway, so this newt, 80,000 health, you know, 52,000 protection, the fastest person on the team at 296, which makes sense. Like, actually, yeah, that makes sense with my team too. My newt is technically faster than my B1, so that works. But anyway, it's kind of interesting what he's going for with this one, right? Because you're thinking that you kind of want him to die quickly at first, because he's not punished for it, really. He comes back with full health, under stealth, 100% turn meter, and it also sets off Grievous once. So why not? Hey, Mike Monkey, how you doing? Good to see you. Surgical Precision. Thank you so much for the sub. You're sub now for 2 months. Real pleasure to have you on board. Thank you for staying aboard. Hope you're enjoying yourself as much as I enjoy having you. Alright, so anyway, I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve here with the high health. Maybe to punish the fact that he is a priority target to go after. Like, you don't want him to sit on 2 lives. You want him kind of at your mercy when it's time to pop him, right? Anyway, then he's got Rey Jawas. Now, guys, I actually feel kind of silly about this one. He doesn't usually set Rey on defense, but if I'd known that he was going to do this, I would have liked to have held gas, just to have a playground to test, you know, gas against Rey, especially without, you know, having like a Vandor in there to threaten to shut that down. So anyway, we won't be able to do that this time. Kind of a bummer. Bam, Queel, IG-11, Mission, and Zalbar. Both Relic 7. Rare duck here. Alright, yes, Surgical. Looking forward to the stream. Alright, I appreciate you, and I'm going to choose to take that as a hint that I should get actually to some fighting here sooner than later. So, you know, low speed, decent, well, see, not a lot of plus offense, though. High crit chance, which I guess is nice, but gosh, for the effort of putting this girl at Relic 7, and not have her in a decent, serviceable offense set? I don't know. You got the max... Okay, Mike Monkey says you got the max crate today with G12 Yellow Godzilla, G11 Bob and Janet, G9 Mando and Dengar. Man, that is pretty good. I did that over... I knocked out the red crate over 3 different battles, like 15 minutes ago, so that was fun. Yeah, right, Ringer? The Relic 7 pair is an interesting choice. Now, Relic 7 Zalbar I can get behind. He's a tank that has a lot of uses in a lot of places. You can argue the case for him. But if you're gonna do the mission, gotta make her scream. Well, Surgical, I appreciate your appreciation. I'm glad you enjoy the breakdown. For me, it's just processing the alcohol. It's just time to process alcohol. Okay, so anyway, not the very best BAM team, right? Because yes, every time Zalbar goes, Mission will also go, so that'll be an extra hit, an extra stack of birds when he takes his turn. But you're not going to get anywhere near the birds that you would get with some of the other picks, right? Your Dengar, your Nest, your Kara, even your Bo-Katan. The Zeta gap is oh yeah, the Zetas. Well, yeah, imagine having the Zeta on Mission, but not on IG-11. Of course, that's unfair. Mission, is years older, and you would have put it on a long time ago if you when you needed to do the Darth Malik encounter. But it's not a great look on the same team, right? Anyway, he has his own gas team down, so I actually need to think about how I want to tackle that one. What did I actually have written down? I always have some kind of plan. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that I can use Rebels. I did reserve Rebels for that. So guys, let me see if I can get the combat music ready. Now, none of y'all mentioned to me over the last couple of streams, I actually went back and listened to the videos of a couple of my recent streams, but nobody mentioned to me that you couldn't really hear the combat music. You gotta help me out, guys. Sometimes the mic is on the fritz, sometimes I don't have the music started properly. I'm not a perfect person. I'm working on it. I am trying. But sometimes the music doesn't come through. And it's actually been playing the whole time here. Damn. It wasn't supposed to play at the start of the stream. Everything is just completely a mess. Alright, so since we've already got the music going, I should get moving myself. Let's go ahead and do Mon Mothma here. We have to avenge ourselves with Mon Mothma. By the way, had a brief and illuminating conversation with Zareth today. I discussed with him my failure last round about Mon Mothma versus GG, and I was telling him I think it's partly because my Mon Mothma wasn't fast enough, and I think it's also because I'm consistently against Relic 8 GGs, and I think everybody on that team's Relic 5. So I think I might need to put some more relics on there and add some more heft, just to be able to absorb those punches. And when you have a larger health and protection pool as you increase relics on characters and whatnot, you have more life total restored by Mon Mothma's basic, right? It restores a percentage of health and protection. So the bigger the pool, technically the more that is, technically the longer you should last in a fight, which may be something that you need, because I was talking about in the last stream about the General Grievous stagger team. That's the one I set, where you're setting General Grievous with what you should ideally have is some mixed relic droids. Most of mine are 7 or thereabouts, but I happen to have like a Relic 5 T3, but you're setting like GG Lead, IG-88, T3M4, Droidica, and who? Who's on droids? Droid. BB-8's the other one. And the idea there is that the gap, the staggering of relic levels, let's say you have like a Relic 1, a Relic 5, a Relic 6, like so on like that. You have 2 light side droids on the team that both get their life total sapped by GG at twice the rate of the dark side droids. So they're already going to be yellow while the Sep droids are still going to be green. And then you're going to end up being in a situation where you're going to kill one of those droids from some kind of AoE, or something's going to force your hand, and you're going to kill one. And it's going to set up a cascade where it's going to kill the second light side droid, and now you've got your other dark side droids who've been afflicted by these bonus GG turns and getting their life sapped. Now they're going down into the yellow health themselves, and now you will have to hit one of those, which will then take down the other droids further. And you're setting up this cascade. You could get 3-4 GG turns in a row and just get blown out. It happened to me last 5 vs 5, and I never forgot. It was absolutely crazy. I thought I was going to lose my mind. All right, so we're doing GG. I'm going to Rebels just to make sure I pick up Mon Mothma, who is going to be much better modded here for next week. Thanks to Zareth. He added that he has his own Mon Mothma, like 251 speed, and that comes out with her unique to being 301 speed at the start of battle, which is almost certainly going to be faster than any B1 on a GG team. It's going to be tough to outrun a Newt, right? A lot of people have Newt modded like 310 plus, 315, 320, just to have that consistent threat of extortion just keep on rolling out. But you're going to be faster than most B1s, and B1 is, I think, the biggest threat for you to start to get lapped, and when you start to get lapped, you take an unsustainable amount of damage. That's my take on that. Alright, Rebel Fighter, let's pick up the crew and hopefully avenge ourselves. Please avenge ourselves. Alright, Hoth Rebel Scout, and go. Okay, many turns, awesome. It's a good experience. All right, so we have to do the summon. Let's get the wagon train moving on taking on B1. Sakala. We use Sakala. It is, well, one of the great things about Mon Mothma is doing any ability calls the basics of all the other members. So I was just thinking about whether or not it would be good to pay taxes or move on. And the answer is, there's no risk in just paying the taxes. My wife's darling, she just brought me like a fresh quesadilla from the kitchen. It's awesome. You love Bad Batch for this battle. You know what? Dylard did tell me that this is the comp that is meant for that, and I do have Bad Batch available for offense, but I don't know. What can I tell you, Belor? I'm just stubborn. I want this to work, so I'm gonna make it work. Okay, got the reset. But I wasn't looking and I hit the frenzy while I had buff immunity. Smart call, Tassinix. Now you get nothing. Haha! Brilliant maneuver. The stratagems are abound. Alright, offense up. We take our punch. Okay, B2's out of the way. Now, yeah, if at all possible. So we're gonna basic. I'm gonna like basicing with Hoth Rebel Scout generally, unless I need to try and land a stun. Because his basic can, and hopefully will, give turn meter to every member of the team, and that is going to be pretty much better in almost every circumstance, instead of just getting a stun, right? It's only when you really need it that you should bother. But that being said, you kind of want him modded for like 100% potency and as high a crit chance as you can get, because you want that stun to land, and it only lands if there's a crit. Let's use that ability, why not? Oh, let's see. Lord Ryan, you ran over a Bad Batch versus GG in your ward today. Interesting. You can underban Bad Batch versus GG. No need for Omega. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. It's just been a while. But anyway, let me focus back on the battle here. I've only got 2.5 minutes. You sub in Cody. You sub... Okay, Belor uses Cody, and he likes the Mats assist. Interesting. Stone, thank you. Yes, I have the dunce cap on. It was a bad move on my part earlier, but we've moved past it now. I don't even remember what it was now. So, Let's see. Alright, yeah, she's getting smacked up, but good. But he will not force taunt onto Newt, because Newt is not a droid. So now we're kind of stuck on him. Let's throw the grenade just for the rolls. Yeah, we gotta do this. I think it's coming close to the time where I need to consider using the heal, but I still feel like one more basic is a good idea. We'll still have a bit more healing to spread around from Mon Mothma. Okay. Sakala. Mon Mothma's not getting a lot of TN. Okay. We'll basic here. Okay. Basic here, I guess. I should have done the heal. Damn. Yeah, I could have finished this with at least Mon Mothma and Kara. Well, no, they would have just been chipped down by Newt here right now, right? But this might have been able to restore enough with the assist from Mon Mothma. Damn, a 55. That isn't really great banners for Mon Mothma, guys. That isn't that good. So we can say that we avenged ourselves in that it was not a drop. I'm not going to put this up on the fridge, though. Alright, 55. And we needed 52 banners to cross over into Bronzium, hilariously enough. So here we are, we managed to limp in through the first gate. Haha! Alright, so gas. I haven't really tried CLS against the new gas, but I think CLS should work the same way. So I'm going to hazard the guess. Yeah, it's still good. What else was going to get higher banners on GG Stone? I mean, there were a couple other ways. I mean, I had Bad Batch at my disposal. If I were more familiar with that counter, I probably would have thought to use it. This is my first 5 vs 5 having Bad Batch, not Omega, but Bad Batch. Yeah, it's my first time having it available for 5 vs 5, so I'm still just not used to using it. I'm probably going to end up using it to overkill something tonight, if I had to guess. Alright, so off we go then. Now, you know what? Since you're right there, Darth Jesse, remind me, is the current thinking with this still to open with the Han Basic onto gas, or are we plugging Rex to forestall the form-up? The thinking on which one's better seems to change with time. You can get a 60 with Bad Batch, says Surgical Precision. I gotta get more comfortable with that thing, guys. Yes, no, same. Oh man, you're killing me, Darth Jesse. I don't even know what you're responding to. Saying yes, no, same. I'd have to remember what I was saying a minute ago. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button, and I'm gonna guess that you meant you go after gas same as usual. Yeah, you're doing a TW battle. Alright, well that's fair. Focus on your business. Oh, Oracle's saying stun Rex. Well, I mean, it's a good time to know what the heck we're doing, because it's going to be pretty unforgiving from here. Go after gas straight out the gate? See, that's what I last remember doing. And honestly, this isn't a crazy high protection gas, so I feel like I'd rather try to punish that. Gosh, look at that. The 2 counterattacks didn't even take 50% protection off of him. So here's what we can do now. I think Stance will get us enough damage from assists to take care of this little bit of protection left. I'm going to hazard the guess. Oh man, I was wrong. In which case, I think I'm going to basic because there's still an exposed there that we could exploit. Alright, song remains the same. Gotta go after 5s. We're going to plug him with the stun, get our 100% turn meter back. Basic him hopefully into non-existence. There we go. Next person to die. People who I don't want to take turns. Chapter 1. Probably Rex. Do that. We'll do a basic to get an expose up. we can take the speed down off of Chupio and add health to him at the same time, so we'll take advantage of that. Now, my concern here is if I don't do the sweep, I worry that I might not have enough time to finish both of them off before Gas stands up. Because that's one of the features of Gas, is that he stands up more quickly now than he used to. Okay, so there we go. I don't have one of my specials available. God, man, we just piped that one. All right, 55. So, you know, again, no 60-ish clears, but it's still considered a fairly budget counter for a team as powerful as Gas. So we'll take a pair of 55s. Okay. So, you guys think Lord Vader could take Lord Vader without an ultimate and without the Zeta on Dark Harbinger or his basic? You think it could take on that Ray, or is that just foolhardy? I mean, it is a lot of damage from, well, but this, remember, because this Ray is not terribly powerful offensive-wise, right? 8,700 offense. It relic 8. So almost deliberately no damage. What do you guys think about that? You think Lord DPK says you think Lord Vader should be fine against Rey. That's interesting. All right. Well, anyway, while I'm pondering that, because I was thinking if I have to, I can use C here. And again, the probability that he has cheese in the back is super, super high. So I don't know how punished I would be if I use C to just make short work of Rey. I could do that. Anyway, against Bam, check this out. 284 speed Queel in a speed set, right? I mean, 9 speed, 10 speed, 9 speed, 10 speed, 14 speed. Eek. That is tough, my friend. Tough times. Tough times. That is tough times. That is a lot of relic mats. A lot of slicing mats spent on those mods. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, Dark Jesse, pilot mods. I mean, relative onto Queel and how easy it is to have Queel at 300 plus or better, I mean, you really want it to be 330 plus if you really want them to shut down like counters that people want to use to shut them down. You need it to be like 345 plus. To have him sub 300, sub 290 is extraordinary. I wonder if this guy is just bonkers. 248, a little slower than average. The average Beskar that I see out there is about 260, almost 11,000 offense. Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty close to the right numbers. So he's about the same threat as he should be just about any other time. Anyway, because of the speed thing, I'm thinking that I can just do Aurra Bounty Hunters here, because one of the nice things about Aurra Bounty Hunters, of course, it's the quickest contract to get popped off, but also it isn't. Not only is it quickest to get off, it is the easiest because you can hit any target. You don't have to go after any particular condition. You know, it doesn't have to be the lowest health. It doesn't have to be somebody with debuffs. It's nice and easy that way. All right, so bam, right, we're gonna do Aurra Lead. And because of 3v3, when you're doing like Aurra, Grief, Aurra, Grief, Mando, I was thinking about taking Aurra to Relic 7, because when you're using that in 3v3 against Bam and whatever, Bam, Queel, IG-11, for example, sometimes the Relic 8, even with not a ton of birds, is enough to kill a Relic 5 or a Sing. I could mod her for more thickness, I guess, but I don't know. These days, I really like to spend all my energy on mods, going after the mods that I actually need, not going to make some marginal character survive long enough to do its job. I'd almost rather, you know, throw the relic levels at it. So anyway, Aurra, Boba, Bosk, Grief Mando. Yes, I have Jango there. Yes, it probably would have been better for me to have Jango on defense in some capacity as usual, but didn't end up going that way. And now I have a couple different options for cleanup attacks if I need. So, and you know, a Relic 8 Jango is kind of a Superman. If a team is weak enough, I might be able to just Superman it with just him. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this one underway. Oh, hey, Millis! Hey! Long time since I've seen you here on the stream. I know you're out in Australia, so our times are really opposed, but good to see you. So glad you could drop in. How you been? How is the Zalbar, says Lord Ryan. Is the Zalbar roided up? You know what? We can check for the sake of argument. He's, you know, I mean, the crit chance is kind of weird, but all right. Yeah, 80,000, you know, health, 72,000 protection. He's pretty decently thick. A little bit of tenacity on him. Armor's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, all right, Melis. It's weekend for you. It's Saturday for you. Yeah, it makes sense. You've got the time. Well, it's good to see you here. It's been a while. Glad to have you on board. All right. Anyway, it doesn't, you know, we don't have to worry about how thick this Zalbar is, right? Because it doesn't matter if we're quote-unquote stuck on him. It's just going to help us pop off our contract and we kill our priority target regardless. Yeah, certainly nothing special on Zal. Well, Lord Ryan, you showed up a few minutes late because when I did the mod comparison, you'd see I have this guy... here, I'll throw it up again real quick just to refresh the folks at home, but we have a really big mod gap between us. It's very rare for me to have such an overwhelming advantage, but here we are. So just check out that mod analysis there. I'll let you ponder that there for a second while I sip this drink. Suffice it to say, I would be very embarrassed if I ended up losing with like him full clearing my defense. That would be incredible. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, this guy doesn't have a great depth of, you know, really good mods, but he has a ton of 6-stop mods. So you have to think about that kind of commitment. The mods he's committing to are not that great, but the time and expense of all of those mats, my God, that's incredible. And yet, you know, you saw, you know, he's got like a, what was his score? He's got like an 866,000 lifetime score. I know a lot of the top people with the best lifetimes are, you know, up and over 1 million by now, but still, I mean, you know, my score isn't super high on, you know, my lifetime isn't super high, but I like to think I do all right for myself. Let's get this one set up. So it's Aurra, Boba, Bosk, Grief Mando. We'll save Jango for something devious later. And again, I can throw him under any Separatist character. Doesn't even have to be one with the leadership, and I can have the benefit of his contract paid off. So I might exploit that for an underman later on. We'll see what happens. All right, let's hope I don't embarrass myself. Off we go. Taunt up. Stun somebody, but it doesn't really matter who we stun. I guess it would kind of matter. Maybe we can... No. Anyway. Now, I don't want to trigger him to do the heal, so I'm actually going to target someone else. And it's gonna be you. There it is. We're popped off. Let's try deleting Wheel right here, right now. Okay, it didn't work, but we do get Bam straight out the gate. We can retaunt. So obviously we're just going to exploit more deletes to get rid of all this. Man, that's a decent little string of damage there. Okay, so we got these buffs. We've got a daze on Bosk. I don't feel like having Bosk daze, so we're just going to dispel all that. Much to his chagrin. Buff up. Go for a stun over here, especially since Bosk is already out of stealth. No risk for a counterattack. We'll go ahead and call Boba over here onto Queel. Maybe get a nice big hit, juicy hit there. That's alright. That's alright. I'm going to do the AoE. It should be certainly enough to kill Queel. Alright, we got that taken care of. Who do I want to... Yeah, let's go ahead and get you dispelled. Wow, it's nice. We've got almost everybody stunned here. Okay, we'll basic here because we have to. That's fine. Basic here because we have to. Well, not because we have to, but whatever. Man, that is still a surprisingly big hit out of the pair of them. Really, that is very surprising. Resist me, please. We really need to delete someone fast. I think we could delete her. She's Relic 7. That's probably not going to happen. He's already got no protection. Let's go for it. It was pretty darn close. Alright, close enough. So we go under stealth again. We basic, try to get the stun. Now we go for the mask. Oh yeah, now we don't have to worry about that mess. So now, at our mercy, let's call Aurra and try to stun. Didn't get it. But now I really just want to kind of slow roll him until I get another turn with grief and hopefully do another heal. That's what I wanted. Now we can delete, finish up with our first 60 of the evening. This is the way. Ironically said against killing Bam. Okay, so Ray team. If I was going to use... So you see, I have Slacker C and Lord Vader reserved in this capacity. I can use C, of course, to clear, and use Lord Vader for something safer, and I still have Slacker to deal with some kind of gruesome threat in the back. If he has some kind of Jedi GL sitting in the back, though, I would feel best having C, which is why I have the incentive to try and do something with Lord Vader here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our Imperial options. Yeah. So we could do. No, you know what? I don't think I want to do that. I would rather use him to overkill something up top. I don't want to take the risk. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get... That's what I'm saying, Dark Jesse. I don't want to get caught out. And it would be against his pattern to do that, but I don't know. I don't know. We can always slacker it, I guess. There's a low banner. See Lord Vader mods? No problem. Yeah, Lord Vader's basically in a JMK set, right? So speed, health, crit damage triangle, offense cross, protection circle. That's what I've got his set. Yeah, right. I think it's improbable, Darth Jesse, that he has JML on the back wall. I agree. Which is why it feels like I should probably use C here. So here's the cool thing. You only... If I'm going to use C in armor here, because I have Watt deployed on defense, usually you want to set C with armor and a tank. Ooh, I got a sneeze coming in. It's going to ambush me here in a moment. Anyway, most of the time when you have these two set, you would want to put another tank here. You want to put a tank down because you want to be able to make sure that armor gets to have at least one turn to get a 2 stack of Beskar armor onto Sith Eternal, which is all you really need. The only time you need to have 3 stacks of Beskar armor is if for some reason they have a Rey down with an armor of their own, and armor somehow decides to put a 3 stack of Beskar onto Rey. Then you would want to have C to have his own 3 stack. Outside of that, you're fine just going with 2. So considering the team we have here, there's no kind of stun to threaten armor. There's no major damage that comes out of the Jawas. I mean, the Jawas require that you hit them to stack up the grenades, right? Trevor Boy Gaming, how we doing? All one shots so far, 255s and a 60. So we're doing better than last round. So far, so good. I was just kind of mulling over the best way to go after this. I was wondering if I could do it with a Lord Vader that has 4 out of 6 Zetas and no ultimate. Oh my god, I'm getting a call right now. Yeah, I'll have to call her back. It's family. Anyway, Rey, Jawas, and Holdo. I was thinking, you know, we can do just C and armor is the point. There's no real threat to armor that makes us want to take in a tank to defend her. Rey will go ahead of armor, but she won't get to take 2 turns or anything like that before armor does. Yeah, it might be tough without Lord Vader. I mean, I don't know that I want to risk having a drop here, so we're just going to do C and armor, and it should be pretty good. Good drink. Okay, so we would technically want to link up the 2 fastest people. Or people that we don't want to critically strike us, but I'm not really worried about the Jawas, so let's just say I'll link these 2 for now. I'll do a relink before the deletion because you can't delete Rey. Alright, we have our 2 stack available. Let's not be greedy. We'll take our 2 stack and run. She has served her purpose and may die in glory. Alright, taunting Jawa. We'll kill him. We'll kill the 2 tanks. How's that sound? Alright, so now we have a debuff. It's kind of a bummer. Alright, you served us well. Goodbye, dear friend. Strategy's working okay. There's really not a lot of offense here to threaten us. Great time to do the relink since we're fairly close to our ultimate and we're by no means ourselves threatened. Okay, basic. Yeah, we'll just keep on with the basics here. No reason to use the protection restore until after that. This is the moment to do it. Just in time. And transform. Delete. Back up to full health, of course. Relink the other 2 non-GL characters. Target Rey. And hit auto. And now I can just sit here and relax with you fine folks. Looks like some other good streamers are coming on. I see some folks taking off, and I appreciate you having viewed. And I'm sure I'm going to catch up with... well, let me see if anybody that I follow is actually going live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dylar's live. I wish I could be watching Dylar right now, but I have to be stomping this Rey. Alright, 59. So, you know, we saved ourselves a bunch of banners, not losing a tank by bringing him along. 59's great. So, a 59, a 60, and 2 55s is the price of one-shotting the front wall down here. If I was a little bit better with my Mom Mothma, that could have been like a 57, 58. I'm always too conservative about using that big heal that restores protection too. Alright, let's see the JML in the back, yeah? How about it, Darth Jesse? Let's see if we're surprised. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay, guys. Okay, so now you guys can help me with the project of thinking about how to get the highest banners here for the remaining stuff. So we got Bo-Katan, Sabine, Candy, Gar, and Imperial Super Commando. Mad respect out to the guy for having those last two characters relicked, because having the Gauntlet Starfighter strong is super important. I mean, I guess it's less important now in an Executor meta. You don't see a lot of Executrix out there nowadays, but maybe for GAC it'll have some usefulness. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. All right, so we have Mon Mothma, Pow, SRP, Hoth Rebel Scout, and Kara. Yeah, you can get caught on an infinitely respawning SRP, so I have to think about that. And then Hunter, Echo, Tech, Omega, and Wrecker. All right, so check this out, though. I want to see what these mods are like. I didn't inspect his Bad Batch team. Wow, these are not bad for Hunter. First of all, maybe this guy's a huge fan of the Bad Batch. Good show. Good show. Echo. What do you guys think about having a lot of potency on Echo? Because, let me think about this. This attack can't be evaded or resisted. This is the big thing you don't want to get resisted, right? And then you have this. Inflict buff immunity. I guess if it's, yeah, I guess it's important. Buff immunity is a fairly rare thing, so I guess it's important to have some protection on him. I can't hate on that. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent decision. And he's got him modded well. This is a well done character. Very well done. Okay, Tech, yeah. 285. Okay, yeah, I like 290 plus, but that's fine. High potency is sensible for Tech because you want to land the stun. Decent amount of special offense. Actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, I hear you, Balor. I think you know, outside of the healing immunity from the first special, yeah, I don't think there's anything even to think about for potency on Echo. Did I say think enough in that last sentence? Alright, Omega's fast. Okay. Now, I don't have her yet, so I don't have a current plan to mod her. I always check what's current at the time that I unlock a character. So, but, okay, 260 speed. Not terribly high offense. I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Alright, Wrecker, though. Tenacity's a decent choice. I can respect that. Yeah, okay, 194,000 life pool. It's sub 200k. I'd like it to be 200k, but it's only 6k short. It's not a big deal. It's like less than a hit from most people. Good amount of tenacity, 140. Armor at 67. It's okay. You know, maybe a defense set and a couple defense sets instead of the health. I don't know. It's a Relic 8 too, so I guess so, yeah. It does seem a bit low on health for a Relic 8 Wrecker. Good team though, well modded overall. I might want to be sure to overkill that with something. Alright, so we still have Slacker and Lord Vader available at our disposal. Let me reveal to you the plan for the top lane. Or sorry, yeah, for the top zone. We're just going to do Traya Sion over here on these poor Geos. Let me make sure I actually click to the correct team. I've now consumed the requisite amount of alcohol that I am doubting which things I clicked. So, bear with me, folks. I appreciate your patience, your kindness. Alright, Darth Traya, Darth Sion, both having crit avoidance arrows. This should be just fine. Wow, so I'm actually faster than all of them. The strategy doesn't really have a dependency on that. But okay, I'll take it. Alright, we'll actually put it on her. Because he can restore his own max protection. She really can. Nice thing about one of them having to attack him is that it forces all of them to get the buff, the pain buff. So now they're just going to whack on him until Kingdom Come. Not critting him, ever. Well, wow. There, he just ate the big hit from Spy, and it like took him down to 2/3 health. And they're just going around in circles. They got nothing for this. Okay, so Spy is not exposed. We take our shot. We can just basic GBA into non-existence. We take the reincarnate. Now, begin deletions. Let's get some protection back on the old boy. We're a little ways off yet from being able to do... Wow, that was actually a really big hit. Let's do the sweep to expose the Spy. Brute. So check this out. Brute won't get a turn. That's what's going to happen. I have max protection and health on Traya, max health on Sion. No way, no hope of getting him back to max protection. So I may as well just do the big special here and knock Spy out and end the battle. 62. Nice. Very nice. That's the kind of margin I'm gonna need. Okay. So I have a few different ways to slice this top. Against the RJT, I only think I had a couple good options. I could Troopers it. I have JKR, JKL reserved. I could do that there. I could use JKR, JKL against the Dooku team. So when I have too many options like this, you know, I like to solve from bottom up usually, thinking about what's the cheapest team I can use to counter this team. But in situations where I feel like the options are a bit muddled, I will think the opposite way. What's the most appropriate usage of the strongest teams I have? So I have 2 GLs remaining. So where's the most appropriate usage of 2 GLs? Maybe this Hunter team, being that it's his strongest team. But what's my answer for Mon Mothma right now? Let's take a look at what I've got here. I don't really want to use Vader against that. I have my own Geos. I wonder if there's something there. My own Geos against who? Let me take a look at what I would do against Bo-Katan. Gonna check lol counters Swugga.gg. I've been playing too much League of Legends lately. Okay, so Bo-Katan. Hey, a Bo-Katan team is knocked cleanly out by an underman of Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, Tech, and Wrecker for 61 banners. Fortune smiles upon us, people. It's time. Absolutely glorious. This is going to be fun. What are we going against, DPK? We're going to take this 4-man here against a Bo-Katan Mandalorian team. There's no such thing, what, Ryan? I missed your comment there. All right, let's see how this goes. No such thing as too much League. Play League until we lose chromosomes. League's a hard game for a lot of people, I think. Alright, when you're fighting this team, your utmost priority is to kill Canderous Ordo. He's the entire damage condition. I mean, Sabine is not an insignificant threat, but Canderous Ordo is the threat. We have the defense up, which means we do the true damage. Want to do the swap to Hunter because that gets us a free hit, which knocks people out because he does true damage. Somebody else can gain 40% max health, but it's not needed. I may as well just basic her into non-existence. We already have full health, full protection, no threat. And now just a nice, easy lob in the basic for the kill. Good God. Yeah, I've got to get used to using these guys. I modded them based on guidance I got from Dylar. Check out Dylar. Matter of fact, let me give the gentleman a shout out. S-O... Oh, crap. He has to be in the chat, doesn't he? Aww. Let me pull that up. Okay, it's this one. Give me a second, guys. I really want to shout out my boy. Shout out at... Yeah, Dylar is actually streaming right now. Please don't leave me, but you know, if you wanted to leave me, you should leave me for a streamer of Dylar's quality. I'll say that. No, Omega was completely irrelevant here. And also, I'm slow farming Omega, Darth Jessie. I'm not in a rush to get her. She doesn't seem to be required for a variety of uses. Alright, let's pen in how we did that. So that was Hunter, BB Echo, Tech Rec for 61. Love that. That was nice. Alright, Mon Mothma. How do I want to deal with Mon Mothma having already used Traya? And I don't know that you can do something with Darth Vader anymore. I mean, it was always risky doing it with Darth Vader without Watt. So now we live in a world where weapon tech is nerfed and Darth Vader is nerfed. I don't know about all that. I don't know if I'm going to hazard that. Where are you at, Mon Mothma? Let me see what you got for me. So it's a POW, Rebel Scout, Kara, SRP. So people have used Imperial Troopers for 60 banners. I do have that option. People have used C, people have used gas. So it looks like we're going real traditional, like with Imperial Troopers. We apparently have, well, let's see, how fast, so we have to actually take a look here before we leave. Because this guy clearly was modded one team, like, you know, pretty darn well. So maybe he knows how to mod teams well generally. Okay, 226 is not a terribly fast Mon Mothma. The other fastest one should probably be this one. 274 is decently fast, but that won't be fast enough to stop anything that my troopers do. So one of the counters that Swugga.gg recommends would be using Gideon, and Gideon would be important if I had to make sure that I shut them down. Like if they were faster, then if there was no other way that I could be sure that my troopers would go first, then I would use Gideon. But I don't need to here, so I won't. No, CLS was what I used to clear gas on the front wall, Ryan. And yes, Darth Jessie, I will begin the march. We're gonna finish crushing through here. The march of the Imperial Troopers. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I can't sing right now. Don't ask me to. Yeah, I just heard the other day on Warrior's stream that he said he's a professional singer. I'm like, I never knew. Awesome. That is awesome and rare. You don't see that every day. So we don't have to fight a DarthSeven here on defense. It feels so weird doing this. So I don't... Death Trooper isn't going to do a lot for me. Stark's going to do more. Ranged is going to do more. Yeah, I like these both better. CLS, Lord Ryan says CLS smokes Relic 7 Bad Batch with Omega. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to GL that in some capacity. We gotta take that one down a peg, you know? Alright, we should absolutely overwhelm this. I really hope I don't come to regret using that here. Might need something else to deal with Mother Talzin. because I think this is what I had penned in to use there. But Pow is the highest priority to kill, so we'll do that. I'm actually surprised he didn't get straight bonk there. This double buff will certainly take care of him. We can smash you, that's fine. We need not be concerned. Everybody's already full turn meters, so there's no need to use his third special here. We can, and since Kara is already the weakest and doesn't have potency up, we may as well try and go for her. Use this, get a call, knock her into non-existence, and then we go after SRP. Let's basic, it does a call of Piet, which calls Dark Trooper, knocks him out, 60 banners. Okay, so let's hope we don't come to regret using troopers there. I mean, we got 60 banners, it's awfully hard to complain about that. But if I have problems with Mother Talzin, wouldn't that be shameful? Veers, Piet, Dark, Range, and Stark. I wrote Veer, not Veers. Gotta fix that. Okay, Hunter. Yeah, we gotta think carefully about what we've got left. Okay, now I need another solution for the Night Sisters. It's kind of a bummer. Let's think about them a moment. We could just slacker them. So we could slacker Mother Talzin against the Dooku team. I could do what? What are my super teams left? So it's a Slacker solo, a Lord Vader team, and a JKR JKL team are my real super teams left, and I should use them accordingly. So JKR JKL seems like the best choice against Bad Batch. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that. Which means that... What are we gonna do? Where's Lord Vader going? Lord Vader should go against something relatively easy. So maybe we use Lord Vader against Mother Talzin and then Slacker solo against the Dooku team. So let's think about that. I like the way that's coming together. Yeah, right. If I can go first, I'm certain that my 318 at the time of lock-in, 318 plus what? Isn't it 35 from JKR lead? So I should be like 353. I forget what it should be. What was I doing for RJT again? Oh yeah, I really got to think about the RJT. Can't be in a rush now. Let's not choke toward the finish line. Okay, we got a Geos and we got a Malik. Is anything Malikable? You guys think the RJT team is Malikable? No, because there's a healing immunity and I don't actually have tenacity modded anymore. I couldn't afford that risk. Mother Talzin might be able to overwhelm solo Malik. That's a bummer. So we were not able to use the solo Malik that I was hoping to. Slacker and Lord Vader. So that's how it's going to end up playing out there. But what about RJT? What am I going to do about RJT? Let's think about that real quick. Because I know how powerful this team is, and I am definitely not trying to get caught out on it. Alright, people use a lot of serious threats against it. So maybe JK or JKL is best for that. Alright, let's temporarily pen that back over for RJT. If I use Slacker on the Dooku, it would have to be... Doesn't Geos do well against Mother Talzin? I have to check that. I think Geos does. I have to remember all my Mother Talzin counters. Yeah, all manner of trooper counters are listed for sure. Yep, bounty hunters. Geos. 64% win rate. How fast? How good are these sisters? What are we dealing with? 254, so 284. It's not bad. 215. I can hear my toddler babbling downstairs. She's so sweet. Backspace. Hey, Arthur, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's right, DPK. When I was planning, I did mention I planned to use troopers for RJT, and then I ended up using them to demolish something else here a second ago. So I was hoping I wouldn't regret it, and yeah, I don't think I will. Oh, I used them to beat Mom Mothma. Yeah, I could have used a bunch of things to beat Mom Mothma. Maybe that was kind of stupid. I could have used anything. Alright, so we have to think carefully, because now it seems that the Bad Batch and this RJT team are the two most significant threats on the team. So that makes Mother Talzin the least threatening. So what's the solve here? What about the super jank? What if I out-janked you? Should be able to take the RJ, the RJT team, Lord Vader. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I just need to think about now I need to solve from bottom up. I need to think about the least thing that I can use to stomp this. Maybe Geos is one of them, but I was also thinking, what if it was something like... like Dooku, Django, Droidica. Ooh, even better. What about like Poggle lead for all the offense? Then you would have these, and then you could have this. Mother Talzin, so there'd be healing, right? I couldn't guarantee a stun. Dooku would go first, so I could try to stun Mother Talzin and then ignore her. Well, I could actually try to dumpster her with Django and then she couldn't come back. I think we got a solution, guys. I think I got a solution for this Dooku team. That's gonna be funny. I think this is gonna be good. Let's mark that I had considered Slacker for this team. Wait, sorry. This is Mother Talzin we were looking at, right? So yeah, we delete Mother Talzin and then we use Poggle, Django, DDK, Dooku, and GBA. So we're not going to need the Geo team, so why not think of them as parts right now? Yeah, this could and or should work. We got Droideka that can immune himself and restore his own protection, DPK. We've got that. We got Jango Fett who's immune for 2 turns. We've got GBA who can restore protection and health to himself and Poggle. And Dooku's going to stun Mother Talzin out the gate. Yeah, I agree, Lord Ryan. This seems inherently better than running full Geos. So let's actually, did I mark down exactly how I'm doing this? Poggle, Jango, DK. Yep, okay, I did. Yeah, I don't have the buff Dispel. You got a fair point. So, yeah, I can go ahead and put us all under stealth except for the Brute, which is exactly the plan. Note that if I do the ball here, it's probably still what I want to do, but alright, what we want to try and do here is kill Mother Talzin with the rockets. We didn't get it, guys. Alright, we're going to do the sweep here to try and take that off. We're going to have to deal with a couple respawns here, unfortunately, folks. So, TM is depressed on Mother Talzin. We don't have any buffs to dispel, so let's go ahead and just take out Asajj. There's respawn A, dispel, hits. Thank you, my love. Thank you. My wife went and grabbed my drink there. Alright, so now we've dispelled the taunt again. I really would like another death, but now she's gonna go, so that's kind of a bummer. We've got that going against us, which is not great. So that's the second death. We actually want to delete somebody if at all possible. Can this be evaded? It can't be evaded, so this foresight will do no good to the spirit. Goodbye. Now come back almost immediately? No? Okay, well, now you come back. Man, look at all that flurry of turns. Oof! Come on, GBA. Give me a turn here. You're killing me. So, it's a turn for Jango. I feel like the sweep is a good choice, but an opportunity to basic to double tap this Mother Talzin into non-existence seems like a really good idea. Stop TM gain? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, DPK. We'll do the sweep over onto old Daka then. We have to do this heal. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that was mean of you. Keep you stunned. Bonk you. Why did you die and come back? I'm not sure about why that went that way. Basic should take care of that. I think roll is the right choice. We can once again get everybody but Brute under stealth, but do we want to do a stun on Asajj instead? I think that would be nice if we can get it. Oh, we didn't get it, guys. Well, we're starting to come into trouble now. Real trouble now. Alright. Stuns, turn meter for everybody. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I should back out because everybody's full. A preloaded Night Sister team is not good news, and I have very little hope of clearing this battle this way. Thank you. All right. Let's think about this. So you for sure evade this. We don't really have a kill. Now, yeah, I think we should back out. because they'll start with all that turn meter even if I let it time out. So we'll mark this as a loss. Real bummer, guys. Real bummer. Mark it as red. And I guess our comment here is Django didn't get lucky with rocket crit onto Mother Talzin. Maybe I should have taken Thrawn just so I could. No, I wouldn't have done. It wouldn't really have helped us long term with Zombie. Yeah, didn't get lucky with the rocket crit onto Mother Talzin. Not enough damage once both of Zombie's charges were used. I think that's the fair way to put it. Alright, so I have to go back for that one. That's not good news. Well, the reason to try and delete Mother Talzin on specifically Django's turn is because she couldn't come back. Yes, deleting Daka really shuts down the whole team, but shutting down Plague, I think, is the biggest threat to us. So that's what cost us, I think. I mean, that's what was damaging my Geos and stuff, my GBA, my Poggle, and my Brute. It was Plague that was eating them up. Alright, we're gonna use something pretty janky going forward. We gotta do some other stuff. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? RJT wants JKR, Hunter wants something appropriate too. What am I gonna do about Bad Batch? Let's check and see if there's anything I haven't considered recently. Troopers gas, Slacker solo. Okay. Damn it, guys. I should have done my homework. Geos had a really high probability of a win against Hunter team. Against Bad Batch. I'm gonna actually put a comment here. Should have kept Geo's team intact for this. So, Slacker dumpsters either of these. JKR, JKL seems like it would be better used against the Dooku team and Slacker against the Hunter team, right? I think that's the right idea. Alright, so if we do JKR there, what am I doing with RJT? RJT would have to be some kind of Lord Vader thing. Yeah. Okay. So if I do that, how am I dealing with Night Sisters? What's the ultimate solution then for dealing with them? Gonna check Xerath's counter list real quick, see if there's anything novel I'm not considering. Okay, let's check RJT. SLKR, JKR. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Let's think here, guys. Did I see Watt something? I have Watt set on defense, Ryan. Thanks, Dagger. I appreciate you. What am I gonna do with you? Well, first of all, what's a Lord Vader team look like for me right now? And how weak of one could I get away with? So we could fracture RJT. Where was I? Yeah. Okay. Throw in Moff Gideon. Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, Watt's on the front, so you don't have to worry about that, Lord Ryan. I would be giving away my back wall. But let me think here. Maybe Shore Trooper. Or not Shore Trooper, Stormtrooper. So only one DPS, but wow, what a DPS. Actually, we could throw in Shore, right? But then I don't have a pre-taunt to use with Darth Vader somewhere else. Because I was thinking maybe Darth Vader could be used elsewhere. Yeah, I think there's something to be said here. Okay, so we have a Lord Vader team that I think we can make do that doesn't consume Vader, so that means we have Vader as an offensive option. So if I use Slacker against Hunter, then JKR, JKL against Dooku with the Nest and Wampa and everything in there, and I use Lord Vader here with Thrawn, Gideon, Storm, and Royal Guard. Then against Mother Talzin, I would have something like EP, Vader, Shore, what? EP, Vader, Shore, what? Maybe JKL himself could do something separate, distinct from JKR. What do we actually have remaining Jedi-wise? The core team and some hodgepodge, so not a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, Ken, I saw your DM. I'll get back to you here after stream. Mother Talzin. We've really got to solve the puzzle of Mother Talzin. Let's see here. Yeah, Vader Watt was a thing for that, wasn't it? Padme, we don't have Padme. C, don't have C. So what about something else? We gotta figure out something better against this Dooku team. I feel like the Dooku team's a lesser threat. How am I going to deal with that Nest and the Django threat? That's going to be potent, right? What about a Sith team against RJT down there? I think, man, that RHF, RHP is going to be a problem for that, though. No, that's not going to... Well, 300 isn't all that fast. Not sure, man. Not sure about that. What about, I've got an idea. And I'm going to double check my homework on this one because I think I have an idea. Am I taking long enough for you, Dagger? Is this the quality content that you come here for? I hope it's everything that meets your expectations and more. Where is RJT? Come on, man. Give me that. There it is. Lord Vader can do RJT, so who's gonna do... EP Vader short. Oh man, I don't know about all that. Oh, EP Vader Shore Malik. We can probably even just underman with all that, right? Yeah, EP Vader Shore Malik. Just going from a Sith point of view. Who else do we have? I mean, I could even throw in Sass if I were so inclined. Maul? Yeah, I mean, I have some options. EP Vader Shore Malik. I think that could do it. Alright, take care. Take care, Arthur. Appreciate you tuning in. Dylar, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Thank you, folks, for coming on in. I'm agonizing over my last couple of squad fights because I had I guess not an unexpected drop. I wasn't sure what to expect, but nonetheless, I had a drop on Mother Talzin, so. What's good, Dylar's people? Appreciate you all being here. Thinking about how to deal with this Mother Talzin that's been confounding me. So yeah, I need to really effectively deal with that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about EP, Malik, Vader. Who else? Sure. Now, do you think we need a fifth here to go after Mother Talzin? I don't know. This is probably going to go south on us. You know what I might do is I might even throw in a Jedi, just to be sure. What about throwing in Xeris? What about throwing in a nice healer? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Dylar promised you coffee and donuts. All I have is whiskey at this hour. I'm terribly sorry that you were led astray and misinformed and have been bamboozled. So I think we're going to try this, guys. And we have to hope that it works. We have to hope that Malik carries the day. Yeah. We'll take the bonus health from EP onto Malik. That'll give us some peace of mind. And for Shore Trooper and Vader too. It'll all be good deal. Here we go! Are we using the old Ben? I in fact am, Lord Ryan. I in fact am. Okay, we can do the free crush here because we have EP lead, which means we'll get another turn right out of the gate. We will do our pathetic saber toss, which actually did one-shot Mother Taliesin, which is actually super neat. We will basic, and we will crush once more. Okay, so we can't do another kill. Let's think about this. We can kill Mother Taliesin one more time. But it might be better to try and just land an ability block onto one of them, right? The Dispel should come from Massage first, so it would actually be super great to try and land an ability block on Mother Taliesin, but no such luck. We can at least take the offense up off of her. She doesn't get stunned. She doesn't get stunned by EP anyway. We can heal here to quickly remove the plague, so now we've negated that. Probably should have saved that heal, because now this is another heal with Shore. Kind of redundant now. Basic. Okay, so you're stuck. You've got a turn coming up, like right now, so I shouldn't hit you. I want you to let your turn expire. Hit you down a little bit. We'll put shock on you. We still haven't had Mother Taliesin take your turn. Okay, so this would actually still respawn her. Let's keep whacking down on... Yeah. Alright. Basic to kill you. Okay. You've paid that price. Now we don't get stuck? We do get stuck? What happens? Round and round we go. This one... Let's do the... Toss to you, basic to you, basic to you, basic to you. Hey guys, we made it out. We are the real champs. We'll shock you, we'll basic here, hopefully it doesn't kill. And we get another healing opportunity. Crush, but you probably die. 39, so it would have been a 59 if I had done that from the gate, so... Good to know for next time, although this is probably an uncommon composition for me to use. Alright. I'm sorry, Dylar. I'm sorry that I don't have the coffee and donuts that you promised, but, you know, if I'd had but just a little more notice, I would have been able to get a hold of the cider mill just down the road. Alright, so against RJT, let's try Lord Vader. And this moves us in the direction that we're going for that feat, right? Gideon, and who was the other one I was going to throw into the mix? It was going to be Storm, right? Check this out, though. Should it be Storm that I throw in the mix? Do I need the second tank? I wonder if it might be better, maybe to drop Gideon even. Gideon's nice because of the reset. I mean, that is useful. But I was just thinking about how much it would be cool to have no buffs out from IPD sweep, right? That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, no extra potency. Maybe we could use an attacker on this team. What do you guys think? Yeah, you like Storm. Storm would have a lot. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Emmett, you just had coffee and donuts? Wow, you're in a different time zone? It's pretty late if you're in the US. You highly doubt he's not going to drop anything, Lord Ryan. Yeah, you know, considering the mod differential, I'd be surprised if he didn't have at least one drop, but you never know. Army Hutchings, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let's give this a go. Yes, I'm not going to use IPD, but I think I'll be able to forgive myself. Okay. The days which may not be resisted. The reset and the focus over on to Resistance Hero Finn. Sure, let's just go ahead and armor shred. It's so terribly important that you die. People who should be locked down are you. Basic for the kill. Quite nice, quite nice. Let's form up. You're gonna put up taunt for 3 turns. I don't actually want to use his taunt here. I'll save the taunt. Dessert, coffee, and a donut, almost 10 p.m. here. Okay, yeah, you're only about an hour or so behind me. That's not so bad. Fair enough. Okay, so R2 punished our decision not to fracture him, because now we have to hit other things. But because we have the fracture on BB-8, we can go after BB-8, who's a great priority target anyway. Alright, so we get a little bit of fire there. Let's do our next crush. Again, not evadable. And we just annihilated Poe. Poe didn't even get a chance. Look at how high our health is, guys. We're pretty uniformly awesome here. This is hot. Let's dispel that. Basic onto you. Basic into non-existence. Basic. Smack. And wow. Super powerful. 60 banners. And just more progress towards that feat. Okay, I'm glad we solved our puzzles, guys, because geez, that was stressful for a minute thinking about everything after that drop. I tried to put a lot on defense for this guy, so I didn't leave myself too much for attack, and I'm glad ultimately I was able to get through the team that I dropped on. Okay, JKR, JKL, Hoda, Old Ben, Shock, and Hoda. Let's roll. Okay, so lots of speed on her. Let's go ahead and put Taunt up on Old Ben. Okay, now we have the swap. Let's do the swap over here. That kind of sucked. Do the stun. Who must die first? I guess Dooku is as good a target to hit as any. But Droideka seems so important to take out quickly, right? Because almost anything can take care of this Dooku here in a moment. We can hit Wampa. He can't counter us right now. That's fine. Let's use a basic here. Okay, that killed him just the way we wanted. Let's try one of these. We'll do the pass over to Luke. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and put this on Hoda. Wow, we just absolutely dumpstered people. It was great. Let's go ahead and do the big heal, get the foresight up. We can land ability block even though he's damage immunity. We have full protection all the way around right now, so no reason to use JKL's fourth there, his special ability granted. We can basic here. We're just waiting for his turn to pass. Let him do his thing. Okay, now he's vulnerable to us, and we put the hurtin' down. Onesie twosie. And that will be that. 460. Alright, made it through that wall. Let's mark it on down. Okay guys, Hunter. Let's go take care of Hunter in the back. Looks like we don't have an Executor waiting us in the back, which is welcome news. So he's gonna Executor my Executor. Ah, the jerk. Alright. Slacker, let's go. It says, now let me just check swugga.gg real quick. Because it says that Slacker's a valid counter here. Where's Hunter? Where you at, young man? Average banners. Slacker's right there. 100% win chance for 63 banners. So I'm supremely confident I won't need anything else. Okay, people who we have to stun off the gate, we'll go ahead for Wrecker. Yeah, we have that. But now we sweep that off here like so. And just bide our time. After all, the first order was unlike any threat the Galactic Empire ever knew. Right? Ooh, those dodges are gruesome. Stop evading everything I do if it's all the same to you, friend. Hey, enough with those hits, Hunter. Please calm yourself. Alright, good. We do the big dispel on these guys, do the sweep. Okay. Almost full. Almost. Oh, jeez, man. These guys are painful. I'll say that. Okay. Not painful anymore, though. Full charge Slacker. Get out of here. 63. Alright, so we made it through the gates, folks. Squads are done. Time to do what we were born to do with fleets. What manner of paltry threat awaits us today? I say that having dropped a battle. It's gruesome. By the way, Dylar, if you're still there in chat, I'm so sorry I was so rude to not ask earlier. How did it go for you? How did it go? Don't you love it when ult is 9-9? Yeah, I hear you, Lord Brian. Slacker's super satisfying to use. What? How did this happen? Oh, he put Executor on defense, but because of the GP and the GPs involved, it didn't show up first. Relic 6, Cad Bane, not Relic 7. Relic 8, yep, bam, yep. And how about this? Relic 8, okay. Alright, we can't be disrespectful, guys. These are actually serious fleets. Let's see what we're about here. So, it's Chimera and Executor. So we'll use Malevolence against Executor as usual, and presumably we will use Home 1 to clean up Chimera. Alright, so we take on Executor first. We need to see if we actually clear this or if we drop. One, two, three, four, five. And then put you on and put you on. These two. I don't think there's anything else I could need. Let's go. Off and away. Okay, they go after Hyena. Very rare that they do that. Okay, they killed the Vulture. We got the Vulture that respawns. Let's take the one breach off here right now. Okay, we can actually stun Houndstooth, which is super nice. Let's do that. We can do the sweep. Okay, decent hit on the Sunfac, but Sunfac's still in the game for us. We basic here because we must. We can put down a set of Vultures here, that's fine. No reason to put down a second set. Let's just basic. Okay, they get their reinforcement first. Not super spicy. Okay, they got their contract off again. Not good. They also got their reinforcement out first, which means that we have lower odds of having this land the way we want. But we target Houndstooth so that it definitely doesn't target, well, hopefully Houndstooth. Anyway, we can take out Cad Bane. We got Cad Bane, I'll take it. Let's see if we can't take a decent stab here at Razor Crest. We had a lot of evasion up go down against us on that. Let's put Buzzies onto you. Assist onto you, that's fine. Ooh, geez, man, they really piped that ship. Alright, if I basic you, you're just going to retaliate super hard, so I might as well just basic there. We can do the AoE, get another ship on deck, basic, because there's no better option. Yeah, we're having tough times here, because they've already got the locked debuffs. We can get another stun, hilariously enough. Okay, everybody's got these debuffs. So I mean, since we're quite sure that let me just see what happens when we call Ebonhawk, because I'm not necessarily convinced that anything else would be better. So we can't really dispel his taunt because Breach is up, but maybe we can just put down... yeah, that didn't work. And it's really unfortunate that we lost Hyena before Sunfac. I haven't had that happen to me yet, but here we are. First time for everything. We're still a turn behind. Super unfortunate for us to be able... yeah, no reason to use Spy Special there. And then we lose our Malevolence. Alright. So he's going to have to get through mine. We'll see how it goes. So all we accomplished for our trouble here was taking out Cad Bane. Not the best. Okay, we still want to reserve Home 1, guys. So, the next, maybe, I'm worried about how powerful that's going to come out swinging. I wonder if I might use Holdo here next. I wonder if I might. Maybe not her up front, but who else could be up front? No, it should be Rey up front, and it should be, unfortunately, Rey up front, because we should count on bringing in Clone Sergeant first, just to stabilize the board. That's what's a bummer here, is that even the need to have to use him. Do I want to use him here, or do I want to use him with Finalizer? No, I need a tank of some kind. And Clone Sergeant only gets to taunt when he comes in as a reinforcement. So do I have another 2 reinforcements to bring in? We'll use you, because you can call an assist. And I'll use you because push comes to shove. I can use 1 special, give you foresight, and then you would give 25% turn meter to this capital. And there's really no reason to bring another reinforcement. Let's give this a go. Okay. So we definitely should hit this ship, right? Or should I hit IG? I should hit IG. IG can only heal its health anyway. Definitely use these, I guess. Okay, do this. Spinny, spinny. Okay. Set your turn meter back if we can. Do the special. Come on, buy me just a little time. Little time, boys. Alright, so you call in Boba. It kind of puts a ruffle in the plan. Alright, I hear you. Clone Sergeant, let's come on out and get the taunt rolling. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Now Houndstooth puts up the taunt. Limited window of opportunity in which to kill Boba. We kill Boba, and we do a really savage hit over onto IG, but unfortunately IG heals, so he's going to be in good shape by the time we get back around to him. Do the special, even though it won't do a whole lot. What's this going to do? Give tenacity up and deflector shield. Tenacity up, deflector shield. And 50% turn meter. Yeah, it should definitely be you getting that right now. We have to hit Houndstooth for better or worse. Mostly worse. Okay, basic. Okay, basic. Okay, they got their lockup twice now. But guess what, guys? We got the ultimate off. So now we know for sure we can clean this up. Oh, yes. Let's do the AoE, that's fine. You still have taunt up through all these buffs. We can't really see too much, but it's fine. Taunt up, big hit, that's fine. Okay, so now you're cleared, which means technically now I can spin to win with you. Nice job evading those hits. At long last, we lost our Resistance X-Wing. He's done good by us, though. Tough to hate, tough to hate. Do the sweep. Okay, not a lot there. Call Ray. Put Ray under stealth. Okay. Gotta hit him. No choice but to hit him. Well, I guarantee you, if I have to 3-shot it, I definitely win on the third try, right? Yeah, Razor Crest is powerful. Alright, well, we had luck not quite go our way there, so let's say it was 2 drops. And it was Malevolence. And what went wrong with Malevolence there? Right. We didn't have our reinforcement come out first. I think that's the biggest issue with that. Not that you can really control for it, though, unfortunately. And then with Raddus. Destroyed Executor, only HT, IG2K, and RC remaining. So we'll mark that down as red, and then we can clean that up with Finalizer. I think we'll be okay there. Alright, let's do it. Let's finish that one up. Yeah, well, this guy, actually, Lord Ryan, he didn't even have Relic 8s here, like, on his CAD. His CAD was Relic 6, even. But it just, you know, it just speaks to the strength of the fleet. Sometimes you get unlucky. And I really think the only other reinforcement that I can make use of is this one. So I'm going to do that. I think we got this in the bag, guys. We don't need a capital, and they do desperately. Okay, let's do this fight. Who can I control and how can I control it? Let's go ahead and try and control him. We can reset, do a big hit. Alright, we took out IG, that's a big deal. Let's go ahead and put that on Houndstooth so that he's isolated from turn meter gain. Do this. There we go. Got through his first true life. Put that down. Yeah, we'll do this. Perfect. Perfect. Destroy Houndstooth easily. Basic. Basic. Call basic. Haha! Never let it be said that Tassinix can't three-shot an Executor for 35 banners. Haha! You fools! Only the dead defy me. Haha! Nah, but for real though, how was that Chimera fleet lined up? I should probably look. Okay, so Bomber, Gauntlet, and TIE Fighter. Very conventional, I will say. Let's go ahead. Shout out to M12 Parker, guildmate from Shadowlands Vanguard. He is the principal fleet officer of the guild. I'm also, a fleet officer for Territory War, but M12 Parker is the original deal for Shadowlands, the real deal. And he is the one that gave me confidence to use this counter. So I won't need any other ships, I think. We probably won't get to even third reinforcement, right? Probably don't even need one of these. Still, I don't really want to leave anything to chance considering that we had to three-shot Executor, so let's just take in all three. It's still an underman the way it is, so we don't need to be too greedy. Let's go. Dylar, you cashed in, kitty? Okay, this is the last battle of the night. I'm gonna go catch me a cat right after this. You want me to go catch you one of my kitties? I'm gonna get me that kitty. Don't you disbelieve it. Alright, so we don't get to put Biston under stealth because of buff immunity, but fortunately we do have taunt out ahead. We're probably gonna lose our Biston unless I heal him here, which is a bummer, but might be the price of admission on this one. Have to basic here because, and it would be super cool, super cool to mass assist, but I think we'll lose Biston, and I'd rather not if I could avoid it. Plus, there's no guarantee that Gauntlet won't save him straight out the gate. So here comes the sweep. It's gonna hurt. We're gonna take some damage here. Gotta keep up the sustained assault on Bomber. Come on, basic. Yeah, that Biston's having a tough time. Okay, we need to take a stab at knocking out this Bomber. We really need to have him go bye-bye. He's the linchpin of the whole fleet. Now it should be okay. Yes, you. Good. So let's take out Gauntlet then. Take advantage of having advantage. Aha! Alright, basic. Okay. We got Biston still hanging on by a thread. God bless his soul. We can just do the Dispel here. Takes you into non-existence. Basic for you. Basic and an assist? No, double dodge. Okay, that's fair. It's like regular dodge, but dumber, but that's fine. Thank you. Thank you for all of the nothing. Basic, alright. There we go. Alright, knocked him out. 64. We'll take it, guys. Considering the other fleet, a 64 is quite the blessing. Alright, how does this total out for us? We had less drops than last round, so hopefully a higher score, but gruesome Executor clear, right? Guys, last round was 2778. We're 2779. So guess what? I'm technically right. Higher banner performance than last time. Okay, Dylar cashed in 5,000 channel points for me to go wrangle me a cat and put him on stream. So let me go wrangle me a cat. Where you at, kitty? Yep, somebody redeemed the kitty thing. I gotta go catch me a kitty. Okay guys, I tried to get you my other cat, my black and white cat, because I don't think I've shown him on stream before, but he was extremely averse to being picked up at this point in time. And I'm already bleeding. So I've put in the good effort for you guys. But this is Miss Tinsel, who is once again back on stream. She's very sweet. She's not averse to being picked up. She will actually tear you to ribbons, but she'll do it accidentally. She doesn't do it with meanness. It's her brother Riker who will put holes in you and walk away watching you bleed and not feel anything about it. So this is Miss Tinsel. She is a sweet furry girl. Yes, she is. Usually while I'm doing my GAC plan... Oh, the kitty is out of view? The kitty is out of view? We must put the kitty. Here. Miss Tinsel. Oh God, you're so sharp. Why are you this sharp? You don't have to be this sharp. Hold on. Let's pick you up, straight up. Get the claws out of me. Ah, God, my shoulders. Okay, cat, come here. We will demonstrate you to the stream. This is a cat. This is a cat. Okay, the whole stream can see the cat. We have now confirmed the existence of my cat. For the love of God, Dylar, let me put this thing down. She's a sweetheart. She's also very sharp. Okay, I have paid the blood price. Literally. So, let's do the recap. Opponent lives in Australia, hasn't done his attacks, won't do his attacks until overnight time, my time. So you'll have to follow me on Discord if you want to see how it goes. Ow! God! She got me right in the chest, man. That's a sharp cat. Alright, so you'll have to join my Discord. I'll post in the announcements how that goes when my opponent attacks. But let's recap. Oh my God. Defiant, if you cash in another cat emote tonight, I'm going to be a pincushion because Riker's not having it, Tinsel was barely having it. Anyway, GG, we one-shot with Mon Mothma. So the one thing about this opponent more than anybody else is that he's very mod constrained. He does not have anywhere near the mod depth that I do. So he didn't have extremely clocked out like, Grievous Squad. So I took that out with my Mon Mothma. We did Sea Armor against this Ray. Did Bounty Hunters against Aurra Bounty Hunters against this BAM team. CLS against Gas. Got like 55, 59, 59, 55, 55, 59, and 60 on that wall. So that was alright. Backwall, we one-shot everything. That was what? 61 on the Bo-Katan team using Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, Tech, and Wrecker. Against the Mon Mothma team, we used Veers, Piet, Dark Range, and Stark for 60. And then against Bad Batch, we use Slacker Solo for 63. Up top, we have this Dooku team. Dooku I took out with JKR, JKL, Old Ben, Hoda, and Shock, so like a Slacker counter team. Seems quite overkill. Against GBA, we took out, we went with just Traya and Sion, and that was 60 banners. Mother Talzin, we dropped a battle using kind of like a hodgepodge Separatist combo. I tried Poggle, Django, Droidica, Dooku, and Geonosian Brood Alpha, and yeah, it didn't go well. Our Django just didn't get lucky on the rocket crit against Mother Talzin. It forked off and split it. I was kind of hoping maybe for a double on Mother Talzin. It happens often enough against me, so you'd think it would work. But I cleaned that up with EP, Vader, Shore, Malik, and Zaris for 39. And then the RJT team we took out with Lord Vader, Thrawn, Gideon, Stormtrooper, and Royal Guard for 60. We went back here to Fleets, and against Executor, things didn't quite go our way with Malevolence. We were only able to kill Cad Bane with the first shot with Malevolence. Second shot, we used Holdo, and I prefer to use Holdo second because if things should go really south on us, I could back out and have a reset for going back in with Finalizer, which has a higher chance to clear for that third shot on Executor than I think it would be if you try to do it in the reverse. So we were able to take out Boba Fett and Executor itself with Holdo. So we went back in for the third shot with Finalizer up against just a lone Houndstooth, IG2K, and Razor Crest. Maybe not lone is not the word to say, but unsupported by a capital. So we cleaned that up, and that was how many banners? It was 35. 35 whopping banners on that fleet. And against Chimera, we just took that out with Home 1 for 64. So nothing too crazy there. We scored exactly one banner higher than we did last round. Neither one's particularly a bit of a blowout, but we'll see how it goes when our opponent attacks, right? Let's go ahead and send you guys on over to a streamer. How about that? Twitch, let's go to home. Browse, Galaxy. Who's on at this fine hour? Oh man, we gotta send you guys on over to see Heinzie. It's that Heinzie time of evening, yeah? Let's get you guys on over. He's got himself a fair number of streamers, but why not throw a few more in the mix? Alright, we'll start raid, and I don't know. It said there was an error when I tried to do the raid. So guys, you might have to manually click yourselves on over to see Heinzie. Sorry about that, but when I'm trying to do the raid here through... let me see about trying to... no, I can't do it through that. What's wrong? Let's figure this out. Let me refresh the page on the stream manager. I really would like to do the raid if I can. Raid, Galactic Legend Heinzie, start raid. Yeah, there's some kind of error with it, guys, so you're going to have to direct yourselves on over that way, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. Happy Friday to you all. Thanks for joining me. If you're catching this on YouTube, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'd love to hear what you have to think about the videos. For everybody here watching me on Twitch, always a pleasure to have you. Thanks so much for joining me live, and we'll see you here on Sunday night for Week 1, Round 3. I'm Tassinix. Have yourselves a good evening. We'll see you real soon.